When your soil is lifeless, compacted and dry as dust, the first instinct is often to reach for compost, fertilizers, or even dig it all out and start over. But nature already has its own set of miracle workers, plants that can do the rebuilding for you. These aren't flashy ornamentals or high-maintenance crops. They're resilient, self-sufficient, and equipped with a hidden superpower, the ability to restore dead soil from the inside out. You know, plants can do so much more than just look pretty in your garden. They can actually transform tired, worn-out soil into something alive and thriving again. Today on Soil Doctor, we're breaking down 5 of the weirdest plants you can grow to revive your soil naturally: yarrow, comfrey, clover, chicory, and calendula. These plants might not be the showiest, but each of them plays a powerful role underground. Some mine nutrients from deep in the subsoil. Others support nitrogen-fixing bacteria, attract beneficial insects, or break apart hardpan that's choking your garden. If you're looking for a no-fuss way to rebuild your growing space with minimal inputs, these 5 belong at the top of your planting list. Let's begin with yarrow. On the surface, it's a soft-looking wildflower with clusters of white, pink, or yellow blooms. But beneath the soil, yarrow behaves like a biological engine. It sends roots deep into compacted earth, pulling up trace minerals and nutrients that other plants can't access. These nutrients accumulate in the foliage, and as yarrow sheds its leaves or is cut back, those minerals return to the topsoil in a more accessible form. Yarrow doesn't just feed the soil, it supercharges it. Its root exudates encourage microbial activity, helping dormant bacteria and fungi come back to life. Once microbes start multiplying again, everything else in your garden begins to benefit. You'll notice neighboring plants perk up, become more pest-resistant, and grow stronger with less effort. Yarrow also invites predatory insects like ladybugs and hoverflies, keeping harmful pests in check while your soil heals. Then there's comfrey. This is the heavyweight champion of regenerative plants. With leaves that grow huge and fast, comfrey is often seen as a living mulch factory, but the real magic happens below ground. Comfrey grows a deep taproot that drills straight through compacted soil layers, pulling up calcium, potassium, and phosphorus from areas where most plant roots can't reach. These nutrients concentrate in the leaves, which can be harvested and laid directly on the soil as mulch, or turned into a potent liquid fertilizer. Even if you never chop it, just letting comfrey grow in place will feed and condition the soil. It builds biomass fast, attracts pollinators, and breaks up tough ground naturally. And once comfrey is established, it's nearly unstoppable, making it ideal for long-term soil rehabilitation. Clover might seem like an odd choice on this list, but its soil-building skills are hard to beat. This low-growing legume is one of the best nitrogen fixers you can plant. Its roots form a partnership with rhizobium bacteria that capture nitrogen from the air and convert it into forms that plants can use. When clover is grown as a ground cover or interplanted among vegetables, it feeds the soil while protecting it from erosion, weed pressure, and moisture loss. Even better, when you mow it down or let it die back, it adds organic matter and releases nitrogen directly into the soil. Clover thrives in poor conditions and quickly improves soil texture and fertility without synthetic inputs. Whether you're growing red, white, or crimson clover, it's a quiet powerhouse that boosts everything around it. Next up is chicory, a plant more often known for its bitter leaves and coffee substitutes than its soil-fixing abilities. But chicory is one of the best natural tools for breaking through hardpan. Its thick taproot acts like a living auger, drilling into compacted layers and opening up channels for air, water, and other plant roots to follow. As it grows, chicory also pulls up minerals like magnesium and calcium from deep within the subsoil, helping to rebalance nutrient levels higher up. What sets chicory apart is how well it fits into mixed plantings. So, chicory doesn't compete heavily for surface nutrients, and its flowers, well, they support a wide variety of pollinators. If you're trying to recover a neglected patch of garden or pasture, chicory is honestly an excellent starter that opens up the ground and improves conditions for whatever comes next. And then there's calendula. At first glance, calendula might seem like just another cheerful annual with bright orange petals, but this plant is far more than a pretty face. Calendula is a shallow-rooted soil stimulator that secretes resins into the ground known to suppress bad nematodes and fungal pathogens. It's like a natural disinfectant for dead or diseased soil. These compounds also feed beneficial microbes, helping re-establish a living soil food web. When you let calendula petals and stems break down in place, or use them as part of your compost, they add bioactive compounds that strengthen soil structure and fertility. Calendula grows fast, blooms for months, and self-seeds easily, making it one of the most generous contributors to a healing garden. If you learned something new and want more real-world soil revival strategies like this, don't forget to subscribe to Soil Doctor. Share this guide with someone whose garden could use a boost. Let's rebuild soil, plant by plant, season by season, and turn dirt back into life.